that I was dead.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Pistol down.
All right, that's close enough. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just exploring, looking for salvage.
I know it might look like it, but this isn't some junk town you can strip for parts. We got rules around here. There are places where you can do some trading. We don't tolerate any trouble.
I'd really like to come in.
All right, you can come in. Just make sure you're on your best behavior. Anyway, I'm not really supposed to turn people away unless it's obvious they're trouble. Man, you seem all right to me. So, welcome to Fourville. And before you say anything about the name, don't bother. I didn't come up with it. The mayor likes to meet all new visitors, so the town hall should be your first stop. If you have a crime to report, come find me. If you commit a crime, next person you'll be talking to is my rifle. I hope we're clear.
Hey, you. Come over here.
Hey there.
You're new here, aren't you? The name's Big Ears. I saw you come in. I always like to speak to the new people in town. I can help you get the lay of the land better than anyone else here.
I'm listening.
Great! So, here's the deal. I know loads of useful information that you might need if you're going to make your way in Fourville. There are all kinds of people here. Some of them you'll want to mix with. Some of them you won't. You pay me a cap, and I'll give you a little piece of useful info. How does that sound?
Let's see what you got.
Fantastic. Here's one to get you started. If you're new in town, the first person you're going to want to see is the mayor. The second thing you need to know is that we're in the middle of an election. Mayor Sanders is up for re-election, but I hear Miss Mackenzie is going to run him close. So, what did you think? Want any more? I've got plenty where they came from.
Let's hear it.
You won't regret it. If you're looking for a gun, talk to Mike on the upper level. Pretty helpful, right? Want another one?
Let's hear it.
You'll love this one. Make sure you stop by Lorraine's cafe. She's the kindest woman you could ever hope to meet. How about another?
Let's hear it.
This one is especially juicy. Deputy Security Officer Sanders is probably the most useless member of Fourville Security. She only got her job because her father is the mayor. Admit it, you'd be lost without me.
Let's hear it.
Only the best tips for you. That Betty is awful jumpy, but she seems nice enough. Stop by if you're looking to trade. I think I outdid myself with that one. Don't you?
Not today.
You're a loss.
Excuse me.
Hello and welcome to the Fourville Town Hall. On behalf of Mayor Sanders, allow me to welcome you to our beautiful town. Now what the hell do you want?
Need to see the mayor about something.
Oh, is that all? His office is just to your left.
Hey.
Why, hello there. Roscoe radioed and mentioned we had a visitor coming down. I hope he didn't give you too much trouble. He loves to try and vet visitors. He didn't really tell me much about you. Perhaps you'd like to fill me in? Or maybe you have some questions for me.
I'm interested in the history of this place.
Well, I can tell you a little bit, but if you really want to know more, we have a museum up above the entrance where you can learn all about Fourville. Now, I'm sure you've noticed our town's main attraction, Vault 4. I always make sure to let the new visitors know the door can't be open. It hasn't opened since the day the bombs fell over 200 years ago. Our ancestors waited outside the vault expecting shelter when it opened after 20 years. But it never did. Some people, me included, still hold out hope that the vault will open one day. But listen to me talking your ear off. If you really want to learn more, you can visit the site of the original town in front of the vault door. Or you can visit our museum above the entrance. Feel free to take in what the town has to offer. Enjoy yourselves. My door is always open if you want to have a little chat.
I hope you're keeping out of trouble.
Welcome to Fourville. I've not seen you around town before. Are you interested in seeing the Fourville tents? Or perhaps purchasing a souvenir?
I'm interested in the history of this place.
So, you want the talk? Alright. Here goes. More than 200 years ago, the Great War broke out across the world. Thousands of people took shelters in things called vaults, like the one behind me. When the vaults sealed, they were expected to open up after 20 years. There were some who decided that if they could wait that long, they could find shelter when it opened. George Willis was one such man. Together with his family, he arrived in the entrance cave to Vault 4 on the day of the Great War. Behind me, you can see the very tent he pitched for shelter, made from a recovered log and a sheet of plastic. It was a far cry from the shelters which would come later.
That's incredible.
If you think that's incredible, wait until you hear what happened next. Over time, more refugees began showing up at the vault seeking shelter. As more people came, they needed more living space. The early residents of Fourville began to dig out the walls of the cave and used reclaimed wood and dismantled vault-tech equipment to build houses. This process is still ongoing as workers tirelessly dig to create new spaces for houses and maybe find a way inside the vault. Many of us in Fourville still dream that the vault may one day open, including members of the Church of the Four who you can see often worship in this site. And that's the story of the Fourville tents. If you want to learn more, you can visit the Fourville Museum or the Church of the Four.
Not right now.
We're open 24 hours a day if you change your...
Come on, work, you dang machine. What about... No, that isn't right. Oh, I'm never going to get it to work. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Fourville Museum. How can I help you?
Hey.
Welcome to the Fourville Museum. I'm sorry about that little display when you got in. I've been having some technical difficulties with the new exhibit.
I'm interested in the history of this place.
Welcome back to the Fourville Museum. How can I help you today?
What are you working on?
Oh, this? It's a holotape. I bought it from a trader who came by a few weeks ago. He said it had some kind of game on it, but I've not been able to get it to run. It keeps saying I need to download update, but when I press the button, it just says cannot communicate with cloud server. I'm not sure what a lot of those words mean. I've tried everything I can think of. I even took it outside where it could see the clouds, but no luck. It's a real shame because it'd make a great addition to our new pre-war exhibition.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Maybe there is something you can do. I had wondered if it might be possible to download update directly from the company who made the game. My museum duties keep me so busy I wouldn't be able to go myself. The game was made by a company called Real Patriot Games. You might be able to download update from their headquarters. If you're able to do that for me, you'd be doing the museum a really big favor.
Short supply. I'm happy.
Hey there.
Oh, hello again. I do hope our little town is treating you well. What can I do for you today?
Looking for more work if you got any.
Actually, there's a little something that a traveler like you would be perfectly suited for. We've got an election coming up, and I'm looking to hire a neutral party to deliver leaflets to undecided voters. What do you say?
Sounds great.
That's great, that's great. Here's a stack of leaflets and a list of undecided voters. You're gonna be helping me a lot out here.
Hey there.
Have you stopped by the museum
I
yet?
have
It's
something
got
for
some
you.
great stuff.
I hope this helps me make up my mind. This election is so complicated. I hope the vault opens in my lifetime.
Fourville Security is here for you.
I have something for you.
Thanks. I'll give it a read.
Fire guns from someone who knows how to use them.
I have something for you.
Thanks. I'll be sure to read this.
Thanks for the leaflet, but I already got one of these from Miss Mackenzie's campaign. And I think I'm going to vote for her.
Excuse me.
I hope this helps me make up my mind. This election is so complicated.
Don't take a chance. Buy my guns.
All my food is home cooked today.
Hi.
I hear Wayne has had you doing election work for him. I'm not about to let my opponent get an advantage over me, no matter how small. So here's my offer. I'll pay you 1,000 caps right now if you'll work for me as an election agent. What do you say?
All right. I'm in.
Very good. Here's your money. There's no sense in wasting time. I may as well start you right away. I'll start you off with something simple. I need you to put up these election posters around town. Make sure you put them in prominent positions. I need them to actually be seen.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it. I've been praised for the efforts of a team of my friends. I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold here.
everything.
Hey.
here-
Sanders is getting
Welcome
my
to
vote.
Fourville.
All right, folks.
You see a crime, report it. Roscoe is such a hard ass. Why won't he lighten up just for once? Paperwork, paperwork, paperwork.
Roscoe is such a hard ass. Why won't he lighten up just for once?
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold here.
Hey.
Always nice to meet a new customer. Name's Mike. Just Mike, not Michael or Mickey. No surname, just Mike. Got that? You want guns, I've got guns. If you want work, I've got work. What'll it be?
Let's see what you got.
High quality gear right here.
I got food you can't find anywhere else.
The posters are up? Good. Now I have much more important work for you to do. Tell me, how much do you know about Vault 4?
I don't know anything about it.
Really? Nothing at all? Even I know the basics. Immediately after the bombs, the local residents came here under the misguided belief they'd find shelter inside the vault. That belief kept them here long after it became obvious that the door was never going to open. And it's still holding us back today. There's only one thing you really need to know. The whole idea that the vault will open one day comes from George Willis, the first man to pitch a tent in the cave. You can see a monument to his foolishness deified at the steps of the vault door. Wayne's belief in Willis's ideas have been the spearhead of his campaign for mayor, keeping the people trapped in a stagnating town while he coasts on their misplaced optimism. The only way to move forward as a town is to banish the ghost of Willis, to force Wayne to debate the real issues. I need you to investigate Willis, and find a way to discredit him.
I'll get right on it.
Very good. I would recommend starting with Willis's terminal in the museum. There may be some information there that we can use.
Fourville Security is here for you.